As part of our special on the state of Scotland's colleges, we've been looking at the industrial dispute that's rolled on for years and caused chaos across the sector. Today we're down at the Springburn campus of Glasgow Kelvin College. We're going to speak to some of the people on the picket line here, and we're going to find out what they think about the state of the college sector and ask them what needs to happen in order to save it. We're here talking to Colin, who's the Assistant Branch Secretary of the EIS Fila branch for Glasgow Kelvin College. Can you tell us a little bit and tell our readers and viewers what is going on today and why are you out on a picket line?
Well, we're out on the picket line to defend ourselves and our families because we're facing a massive real-term pay cut, even if with the measly so-called offer that the employers made. Our pay, we've seen no pay increase for 3 years when we've had the worst rise in inflation, the worst cost of living rises. So we're facing a devastating pay cut. But secondly, we're here to defend our students and the college sector, because the college sector is in danger of collapsing now, both with the neglect by the government and the fact that staff are leaving in droves, not just through voluntary severance but in other manners. So there's less and less people to cover more and more. And remember, this is the sector which carries out what politicians say in rhetoric. This is the sector which gives people an opportunity, particularly people from deprived backgrounds, an opportunity to have a better life. That's what our sector is about, yet it is being destroyed both in terms of morale, in terms of pay and cuts. And we don't want to be fighting with the employers. We want to join with them to lobby and push the government, whichever government it might be, to take action, to intervene, to defend this key sector. And rather than politicians, whether they're from the SNP, the Greens, the Labour Party, coming out with rhetoric about equal opportunities, they should intervene now. Whoever is the new First Minister, whoever is in government should intervene now to end this dispute by funding the college sector properly, by funding a decent pay rise for our members.
Speaking to Ryan, who's a student at the college, can you tell us what are your feelings about what's going on in the college sector and in your college?
Yeah, so the biggest concern that we have as students is colleges are a process of the working class. They are predominantly for students that have no other access to education. I'm one of those students. I wouldn't have been able to access education if it wasn't for colleges. I think it's really important that as students we're seen to actually be on the picket lines, be there and actually be seen to stand by our lecturing staff, because at the end of the day, even out with their own working hours, they do a huge amount of work for us. Class prep's involved, marking's involved, and all of that is part of their work. But right now their hours are being cut, they're losing a significant amount of money. All of the pay offers that have been offered is a significant loss on what it should be, and that's the main reason why as students, and as a student personally, I think it's really important that we stand by and support our teaching staff.